Hello again everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be talking about sources that you can use to gain Aetherite from, as well as the fastest way that I've personally found to gather Aetherite. If you've been playing the new Awakening, you will realize that XP is a little bit grindy to get in this new update. But along with earning XP from behemoths and some hunts, you can also use Aetherite to add XP to your weapons. So, you might be asking yourself, what is the most effective and efficient way to get this precious resource? Personally, I've found this to be coming from bounty tokens. Bounty tokens have been restructured to give you Aetherite instead of weapon XP. Bronze bounties now give you 3 dull Aetherite, which is equivalent to 300 XP. Silver bounties now give you 700 dull Aetherite, which is equivalent to 700 XP. And gold bounties give you 1 shining Aetherite, which is equivalent to 1000 XP. Bounties also give you Hunt Pass XP, which is going to be very important in helping you getting some prestige cores, which we'll talk about a little later. If you don't have a lot of bounty tokens but you have patrol keys, there is going to be a method that I'm going to share that will help you to gather some bounty tokens. If you find this video helpful, consider dropping a like on the video for me, subscribing since it's free, and turning on your notifications so you know when I post new videos. Previous to the Awakening update, we used Boreal Outpost as a way to open patrol chests quickly to gather some resources. Boreal Outpost currently has 10 chests in very specified locations that you can run in about a minute and 30 seconds. We used to have builds that would make this much faster, but because the update changed how certain cells function, this run is going to be a little bit slower than it used to be. The build I'm using I will share in the description of this video, but you may have to spend some weapon tokens to get the axe in this build if you don't already have it. This weapon purchase was definitely worth it for me, as I do plan to use this axe in my build to gather Frostfall presents, as Frostfall this year will launch in about 6 days. If you don't have enough weapon tokens to buy this axe, consider making the build as best as possible with the weapons you have, which may make the run a little bit slower, but it'll still be able to be done in about 2 minutes. If you're going to be using this axe, just be sure to level it up to level 20, as there are 2 specific talents on the axe's talent tree that you'll need to add to give you the maximum speed possible. At the start of the run, just be sure to activate the axe's legendary ability to ensure that this run goes really fast. The chest locations on Boreal Outpost do not change, so you can do this run a couple of times till you run out of patrol keys or until you get enough bounty tokens to go do your regular runs. You can always come back to this video when you have your build done to make sure that you follow along with where the chest locations are. Once you've gathered the bounties that you need, I suggest heading into 1 to 13 escalations, as at the time of making this video, it gives the same amount of XP as the 10 to 50 escalations, and the behemoths there are much easier to kill and this hunt is much faster to complete. Be sure to select the bounty tokens that you can complete in 1 or 2 runs to make your Aetherite farming go that much faster. I played 1 to 13 escalations with a level 53 weapons and I was still getting about 216 XP per kill. I accidentally did this run with the build I made to farm the patrol chest, so I don't have a lot of damage, but I was still able to clear it in about 3 minutes. If you want to see the full escalation and all the XP I gained throughout this run, you can find it at the end of this video. You can also find a clip of me spawning about 20 raptors on an island and just sitting back and watching them kill the behemoth. So what if you don't have any bounty tokens or any patrol keys? Well, I mentioned before that you can use your prestige cores, as these will give you a variety of items to include bounty tokens, cores, patrol keys, dull Aetherite, among some other resources like rams. You will be able to get a lot of prestige cores after you get to the end of either the free or paid hunt pass, as you continue to earn hunt pass XP from either the slaying behemoths or as you use bounty tokens. You should also open any daily fountain cores you have, as these always grant bounty tokens and patrol keys as well. The last way I will share to gather yourself some Aetherite is by completing your quests and challenges. Weekly challenges always offer an array of Aetherite, and your side quests offer valuable Aetherite from dull to peerless Aetherite, so you might want to focus on completing those as quickly as possible. I do hope you found this video helpful, and if there's a video that you would like me to make, please let me know in the comments. Until next time, take care, stay safe, be well, love y'all.